Let's go, welcome to another video. I'm sitting here on my terrace, the sun is shining, and yet I still can't be fully happy. Why? Because I've just came across some very crazy shit about the Epstein files. I'm not sure if you heard about the release. I'm not sure if you heard what is included in this Epstein files, but anyway, I'm going to share a very important point that is related to yourself and related to Epstein files, to COVID-19, to not being able as a man to push forward and all of that. So what is it all about? Basically, if you got vaccinated, if you can't stand up for whatever you believe in because you're scared of being fired at your fucking job, or if you have the audacity to still watch Netflix and all of your TV shows and go to the Super Bowl, knowing all of these people are child molesters, are fucking and raping kids, are inside a big pedophile ring that is spanning all across the globe, then you're stupid as fuck and you lost your free will. You lost your free will to think. And this is why all of this is happening. And this is why I all want to give you the chance to get back your free will. Because your free will, especially as men, is the most important thing that you can actually maintain or build back if you have lost it. And this will implement a quality in your life that you have never experienced before. Because at some point you realize, fuck, life is so great and you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you're going to break free from the traps, if you're going to break free from the prison that you have built yourself. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So the first thing, why is this all happening? Because you have been conditioned. You have been conditioned by the society. You have been conditioned by your parents. You have been conditioned by everyone around you that is putting their expectation onto you from a very young age. And that means nothing else than you build a mental prison for yourself, which allows you to do certain steps and which prevents you from doing a lot of other stuff, because your ego is telling you that you should be scared of change, that you should be scared to break out, that you should be scared to say whatever the fuck you want, that you should be scared of getting into conflict, that you should be scared of, you know, just taking out that fire and that burn that is inside of you already, that you can feel, but you cannot express because of the way society is teaching you to behave. To always be kind, to never say what you want to say, to always make sure everyone around you is fine except yourself. So over the years, this puts on a mental blockage inside of you that prevents you from actually stepping into your true power as a man. And now, since a couple of days, I've read about these Epstein files. I've read about COVID-19 that is mentioned a lot in those files, about the vaccination, and about everything that that is related to it. And I just remembered how I was thinking when COVID-19 happened. I wasn't going to get the fucking vaccine. I realized from day one, it is a fucking joke and it is mass manipulation on the biggest scale we have ever seen in the fucking world. And yet, 50%, 70% of the population got the vaccine. Why? Because they can't think themselves. They have lost connection to their nature. They are so manipulated and controlled by the government, by institutions, by their friends, by their family, that they were so scared to decide for themselves that they just lost control. And this is so sad to see. Because who the fuck is Pfizer? Who the fuck is Big Pharma? Who the fuck is the government to tell me what I'm going to do with my body? To tell me what I can do to my body and what I can't? Who the fuck are they? And that is the big issue. So I realized a lot of people actually have no sense of themselves anymore. And I want to show you exactly how to get it back. How to get back your true self. And how to step into your full power. There are 3 steps that we need to do, that you need to do, to get back into your masculine energy, to get back into yourself, to be able to think freely again, to be able to live a life of quality and freedom. And that is number 1, you have to get conscious again. You really have to get conscious on a daily basis again. You have to reflect, you have to think about, you have to actually analyze whatever you're doing. And this can only happen once you step out of whatever there is going on inside of you, constantly fueling up what you already know. You have to step out of that subconscious cycle that is happening inside of you, and you have to actually start observing from a third perspective what you are thinking, what you are doing, and what you are feeling on a daily basis. And it is very important to write it down, to journal, to actually start in questioning, wait a second, is that actually me? Is that actually me that is constantly worried? Is that actually me that is scared of change? Is that actually me that is scared of moving to a different place because I have my family and my friends here? Or is that the conditioning? Is that the mental conditioning that was told to me in my early days when I grew up? Is that the fear from my family that is put onto me? Or is it actually me? And you will soon start to realize that you are living a fucking lie. That you are living a lie based on the conditioning, the programming that was done to you from a very early age. So the second step is to realize what are the lies that you can actually see on a daily basis. And the third step, the very important step, is to actually discover your true self. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? And I can give you a very simple advice how you would discover who you truly are. By actually getting to know what your main energies are, because every one of us is energy. In your purest form, you are nothing more than energy. The same for money, the same for material stuff. Everything is energy. And when you discover your energetic signature, when you discover what you are actually made of, when you discover what your talents are, what your skills are, what you're really good at, then you can do a comparison on a daily basis between, hey, this is my current reality, and that is what's actually inside of me. And then you can do a conscious decision every single day. The more conscious you get, do you want to decide again for that old version of yourself? Or do you take steps? Do you start to think? Do you start to feel? And do you act for that new version of yourself? And if you have that mental capacity, and if you do the decisions on a daily basis, that new version of yourself will materialize quicker than you think. Because in order to achieve something, a vision or a version of yourself, you need to become that version of yourself first. Because everything that is materialized, every single tower here you see in the background of me, was once in the head, in the mind of someone that brought it to life. So it's all energy. It's all materialized. And I just want to tell you that if you really want to change, if you want to get back to who you are, you need to find out who you are energetically, your energetic signature. You need to find your skills and your talents. You need to implement them on a daily basis. And you need to discover the lie inside of you on a daily basis. You need to really find out what holds you back and what is keeping you in that mental prison that you built around society, that you built around your family, that you built from a very young age, and you need to break free. Because I'm telling you, those are the last years where you can actually do it. The world is going in a fucking wrong direction. We need to wake up as men, and we need to start fighting. And the biggest fight starts inside of you, and I can show you how to unlock that. I can show you how to unlock that true inner self. I don't want to have you fucking sitting on the couch every single day with 25 doing nothing. You're not born for it. Think about your grandparents. Think about the people you love. Think about your great grandpa sitting in a fucking war in 1945. Think about them. Did you think, or do you think that they all fought those wars for their countries, for you to sit there, rank every single day, sitting on the couch, doing nothing with your life? Do you really think that those people died for you in the graves of World War II for you to get on OnlyFans? Fuck that shit, man. You are born for so much more. And I can show you how to unleash that. Because I did it myself. 4 or 5 years ago, I wasn't in a position to tell you anything. Because I was weak. I was led by the opinions of other people. I wasn't able to stand up for myself. I was making very little money. I was getting drunk every single weekend to escape. I was not the best version of myself. But now I am becoming the best version of myself. And that's why I'm taking you on this journey, because it's important. It is the most important thing in the world, that you finally wake up and realize, fuck, you have been fucked your whole life. But you can escape the trap. And we can do it together. So just let me know. Thank you for listening. Whoever sees this and thinks, oh, I don't know how to start, I don't know how to do it, I don't know how to build a body, I don't know how to learn to fight, I don't know how to learn sales skills, I don't know how to actually implement what Edwin is telling me inside of my own body, reach out to me. I'm there to help. And I wish you a very successful day. I wish you all the best, and let's go, man. Let's